Hello dear friends, myself Rajesh Vyapti from PG Senior Secondary School Captain Hills. Today I am going to teach a formula that is quadratic formula. Means how can you derive a quadratic formula? Quadratic formula can be derived using method of completing the square. Okay. Now let us get start derivation of quadratic formula. This formula is very important for your class 10th and as well as in your competitive exam. Now derivation of quadratic formula. Derivation of quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. This formula is also known as Sridharacharya formula. The general formula quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are real number and a is not equal to 0. Clear? Means using method of completing the square we will derive quadratic formula. What is the method of completing the square? Means how can you make a perfect square? To make a perfect square, first of all, the coefficient of x square must be equal to 1. That is, here coefficient of x square is it. First of all, we divide a throughout this equation. Is divided by a on both sides. We get here ax square divided by a. Find ax square plus b upon a x plus c upon a equal to 0 upon a is equal to 0. Clear? Here we observe that the coefficient of x is b upon a. Clear? How can you make a perfect square? Perfect square means earlier you know about what is the value of a plus b whole square. This is perfect square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is first term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Here 2 into ab means middle term is equal to 2 into product of first term into second term, means first term into second term. Clear? To make a perfect square, there are three terms: a square plus 2ab plus b square. 2 is the coefficient of ab. Similarly, here x square and b upon ax. Clear? Means first of all, to making a perfect square, we find the coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is coefficient of x is b upon a. Here, coefficient of x is b upon a. So first of all, we take half of b upon a. Means we divide b upon a by 2. How can you divide b upon a by 2? Means the division of b upon a by 2 is the same as product of b upon a and 1 upon 2. Here 1 upon 2. So b upon 2a, or you divide b upon a by 2, that is b upon a into, this is 2 means 2 upon 1, 1 upon 2. b1 जा b into 2a. It is half of b upon a is equal to b upon 2a. And taking square of b upon 2a and we add on both sides of square of half of coefficient of x. That is square of b upon 2a right here. b square upon b upon 2a whole square. That is b square upon 4a square. 2a square means 2a to 2 the 4a to a square. b square upon 4a square. Therefore, we are adding b square upon 4a square on both sides. We have argument part x square plus b upon a into x plus c upon a plus b square upon 4a square equal to b square upon 4a square. Clear? In the case of we have add same things on both sides. You write b square upon 4a in left hand side and b square 4a square b square upon 4a square in right hand side. Therefore, this equation is balanced. In balance you have. Now we have joined x square and b upon 4a square and b upon ax. Taking three terms and combining these three terms, we make a perfect square. That is x square plus b upon ax plus b square upon 4a square. Clear? Taking one in brackets plus c upon a is equal to b square upon 4a square. Clear? So b square, this becomes perfect square. Here x square means x, b square upon 4 square means b upon 2a का whole square. Coefficient of x is pi 80, right here pi 80, b upon 2a, 4 square. And if x plus b upon 2a, yes, x plus b upon 2a whole square is equal to a plus b whole square like here. X square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Clear? Check here. What? X plus b upon 2a whole square. That is x square plus 2 into 2ab. 2 into first term, x into second term. b upon 2a plus second term square. b upon 2a whole square. The 2 and this 2 cancel. This is equal to x square plus x into b upon a or b upon ax plus b upon 2a whole square into b square upon 4a square. Clear? In place of x square plus b upon ax plus b square upon 4a square, we write x plus b upon 2a whole square. That will make a perfect square. Now plus c upon a equal to b square upon 4a square. Clear? After this, transpose c upon a right hand side. Right here, x plus b upon 2a whole square equal to b square upon 4a square minus. If you transpose c upon a right hand side, you get minus c upon a. After this, LCM of 4a square, 4a square, and 4a square divided by 4a square, 1 multiplied by b square, we get here b square. Minus 4a square divided by a, we get 4a multiplied by c, 4ac. Clear? This is equal to x plus b upon 2a whole square. B upon 2a whole square. Whole square. Now you need to find the value of x. Therefore, taking square root on both sides. If you taking square root on both sides, we get square root of x plus b upon 2a whole square x plus b upon 2a whole square under root plus minus, right? Both sides there. Under root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Clear? Now this is square and under root. Cancel. This is equal to x plus b upon 2a equal to plus minus here. Under root b square minus 4ac upon under root 4a square. I already know about exponent here. Here a upon under root a upon b is equal to under root a upon under root b. Radicals formula is there. Therefore, plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square is right. Under root of numerator upon under root of denominator. Now, we transpose b upon 2a right hand side. Left hand side x minus b upon 2a plus minus. Here under root b square minus 4ac upon under root 4a square 2a whole square, that is 2a square root of 4a square 2a. Again calculate minus b upon 2a plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Denominator is 2a. Right here minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. This is equal to x. Clear? X equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4 b square minus 4 ac whole upon 2a. This is known as quadratic formula. This is known as quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, where a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is constant term. This formula we also simplify it. If you suppose b square minus 4 ac equal to d, and b square minus 4 ac is called discriminant, which is called where, right, which is called discriminant of quadratic equation. Then above equation, above formula becomes x is equal to minus b plus minus under root d upon 2a. This is also learn about quadratic formula, where d, that is b square minus 4ac, is called discriminant. It's called discriminant of quadratic formula. Using this formula, you find the two roots or solutions of quadratic equation. This is very easy method. Using this formula, you factorize all quadratic equations. Clear? And you also know that there are at most two roots or solution of a quadratic equation. Here we put both signs plus and minus. If you take positive sign, then x is equal to minus b plus under root d upon 2a, and if you take negative sign, then x is equal to minus b minus under root d upon 2a. Clear? If you put positive sign, then the value of x is this. If you put negative sign, then value of x is minus b minus under root d upon 2a, where a, b and d, you know what is the a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and d means b square minus 4ac, and here c is the coefficient constant term. Clear? We also find that there are two values of x. Clear? These two values of x are real or it may be imaginary. But imaginary roots in up to class 10th level we had studied only about real numbers. Therefore, in case of imaginary roots, nothing is there at this level. In class 11, we will study imaginary roots of a quadratic equation. But up to class 10th level, we will know there are two real solutions or real roots of a quadratic equation, which may be equal or डिस्टेंस. मीन्स इसके दो रूट्स होंगे. क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन के दो रियल रूट्स होते हैं जो या तो इक्वल होंगे या डिस्टेंस में डिफरेंट होंगे. क्लियर? ओके, थैंक यू, हैव ए नाइस डे.